Hi, this is Brother Bob Call again, and I'm ready for another missionary training video. And tonight, I'm in my leisure clothes, and I'm ready to show you how to clean your shirts. Now, I like Oxford shirts. I like them because they look really nice. I think they're a little harder to iron and stuff like that. Now, the deal is, if you want them to last, what you got to do is you got to wash them. There isn't any when they're brand new and white, you can get away. Well, you think you can get away, but you can't. But if you don't wash them every night, you have to wash them every night because what happens is they get something called ringer on the collar. I'll see if I can show that to you. Let's see. How do you do this? There's some way to turn the thing around. Oh, it won't turn around in mid video. Oh goodness. Okay, wait. Maybe I can do this. Okay, you can't turn this thing around in mid video and make it. So let's see if I can give you the idea of it. Here, we can both look at it at the same time. Okay, here's your collar. Now right around here you can kind of see a discoloration. I don't know. No, you can't see my finger. What's the problem here? Okay, there we go. Right along here. I'll show you another way of looking at it. When you see right around here, this edge here, this edge, that's where it gets dirty. Now I already rubbed some bleach into it, and then I rubbed some soap. That's all I do. I rub some bleach and some soap into it, and then that's all there is to it. And what it is, you just let it soak over. Well, 4.5 hours is enough to soak it. And the other thing, what I do is I put it on a hanger. I'm not going to do that right now, but I put it on a hanger, and then look at everything. Look it over, see if there's any dirt on it or it got stained or anything. And if it's nice to have several shirts so that if one of them gets too dirty to wear doing missionary work, then you just have to throw it out. Now the other thing that happens is the cuffs. Now here's the inside of the cuffs. Here's where it gets really. Let's see if I can get it on camera here. Yeah, right here. This is where it gets it. And sometimes it gets it on the outside of the cuffs here, so you want to get that area with bleach and soap. Soap can actually whiten. So it's important to bleach it and put soap on it. Okay, what else? Yeah, and the other thing I do is this. Take a gallon jug. Well, no, not this one. Let's see, it's this one. Is it this one? No, it is this one. Okay, you take a gallon jug, and what you do is you take. They say on the bleach thing it says to use a quarter cup, but you're probably going to want to save on bleach, and I found that maybe half a quarter cup, so that's an eighth of a cup, is good for a gallon. Then what you do is you all the bleach mixture that you don't use, you save, and you got to put a lid on it, because what happens is the bleach, it's I think it's a hydrogen oxide, and what it does is it evaporates overnight. So if you leave the top off of it, it's going to be no good. So you save it, and then what it is you want to pour it in. You get a bucket or whatever it is you're going to use, and you just fill it up. And what I'm going to do is, this isn't going to be enough. This isn't going to be enough. So what I'll do is then I'll mix up another gallon. I'll mix up another gallon and fill it up, and then save what's left over. So that's what you got to do. And then the other thing is you want to iron it the next day. I've only got 2 shirts. I've only got 2 shirts because I'm so fat. That I have to, and the other thing is sometimes you want to get really expensive shirts. I go with a company called Red Cap, that makes a shirt manufacturer. But my hair doesn't look good, and I go with a company called Red Cap that makes really nice shirts. And what I do is I order one and then make sure that the sleeve length, because I've got extra long arms and it just looks bad if you've got your wrist sticking out of the end of the shirt. And, so you want to make sure it looks good. Sometimes you have to buy really expensive shirts, expensive shirts that come in all the different sizes. Because there's another company, I think it's called Oxford, that makes Oxford shirts. And it's they make really good ones, but they only make certain sizes. So you might have to spend a lot of money. I think I spent $26, and I think you can get them for like $15 at this other manufacturer. So, but those are the ones. If you happen to have that size, then you can get it from them. Let's see, what else? The other thing is, I guess I want to repeat what I've already said. Now, if you don't want to do all this stuff, or you can't do it, or it seems overwhelming to you, don't worry about it. Just clean up your apartment. The other thing is, you want to pay attention as far as priorities go. You want to pay attention first to your body. You want to get your shower. You want to be clean and all that stuff. You want to be your hair to be look nice. You want to be looking good, as far as that's concerned. Keep your nails clean, all that stuff. Then the next thing is your clothes. You want your clothes to be clean and you want your clothes to be looking nice. Then after that, you can be thinking about your apartment and cleaning that. But don't worry about these things. And it can seem like an overwhelming thing. Part of the problem, missionaries, there's a lot of people in the military that think this is just great, the stuff that I'm saying, because what happens is they learn cleanliness. And what the problem is a lot of mothers just never teach their sons housekeeping skills. And of course, this is something that every man should learn, and every woman ought to learn how to do the man's job, or support a family if she that's something she might have to do sometime. Because either party in a marriage can get sick. So that's an important thing. So men really need to learn housekeeping skills. And I think there's a lot of women that think that there's something really wrong, with trying to teach their sons housekeeping skills. It's exactly the opposite thing. I mean, the men need to learn housekeeping skills. So anyway, these are the things you can do, and it's really easy. It's not that hard, and it doesn't really take that long. I used to think ironing shirts is just miserable work. But it doesn't take that long. If you time yourself, it doesn't take long at all. So anyway, you guys, onward ever onward, elders. And that's all for tonight. I God bless you, and I love you. And thank you for doing the work you're doing. And just keep going onward ever onward.